Greetings. This is Scholar Saunders seeing what's current. Oh, messy, messy, messy. Nicki Minaj apparently has been arrested in the Netherlands. Now that's like getting arrested for gambling in Las Vegas. They have the red light district. They have all kinds of different ease of access to different substances. It didn't in the report that I've seen. I've not yet been able to show any idea. It may be marijuana. It hasn't been presented yet. It doesn't really say what the substances exactly are, but it seems like she's in a pickle. she she's she's rather in a state of shock, I guess. She's kind of annoyed. She's taken to Instagram and talked about it on Instagram. She's talking about how she said this. This is what she said. She said they didn't know I was playing for them just like they were playing for me. Me filming every single thing made them really mad. Now they said they found, okay, they did say they found, it was weed, and that another group of people have to come here to weigh the pre-rolls. I guess the pre-rolls are in the initial baggage. Keep in mind they took my bags without consent. My security has already advised them those pre-rolls belong to him. I don't know who him is. Oh yeah, and the pilot wants me to take my IG post down. This seems light and airy. I mean, looks like she's gonna fight this and win. This doesn't look like some kind of major issue for Nicki Minaj. Any kind of problem that she could be facing potentially. It just looks like she could just be kept in close proximity to her husband. It says in a similar incident, Nicki recently accused Canadian authorities of attempting to sabotage her Pink Friday 2 tour because of her husband Kenneth Petty's conviction for attempted rape. Last month, the Young Money rapper explained why she was several hours late for the show in Montreal by writing, "Yesterday, my flight scheduled for midnight shut their plane down at 12:58 p.m. Never in 15 years have I heard of anything like that. A $70,000 G4 and thought we were going to pay them for that flight as well as whatever flight I'd have to go on next. They thought wrong." So Nicki Minaj says, she's that feisty, Trinidadian, woman. She's definitely, ready to put up her dukes. But it's weird. It's like it says for carrying drugs, literally for drugs, for weed, for marijuana, which is, I guess it's like certain areas. I guess you can't transport the weed. You can just smoke it, or maybe you can't even sell it. I don't know what the deal is. But from what I understand, you're in the land of the Dutch. You can smoke weed. You can do heroin. I think in some places you can have cocaine and stuff like that. I know definitely weed. I know definitely marijuana is something that you can consume. I don't know how the structure is for selling it is or anything like that. But I know the definition for consumption is you can definitely do weed in certain areas. And apparently this was not one of those areas. This is part of the member of the Royal Netherlands Marechaussee. I may have said that wrong. Telling the rapper that she has been arrested for carrying drugs. Okay, so the police officer told me we have to unload all the luggage and to search everything of your luggage. I'm so sorry to tell you that. The man said, to which she responded, they did just a random quick check, but now they want to open these things. It just seems real goofy, that she would even be associated with, any kind of drug paraphernalia or anything like that. She's not known. She's not like Snoop, known for doing drugs and smoking weed and everything like that. It seems like it's very out of character for her to be involved in anything like this. It seems very weird. But so she continues. It says, Today we asked if we could leave at 1 p.m. They said no, we could leave at 3 p.m. Then they said that won't work. We need to leave at 5 p.m. And then she has question marks and exclamation points. And then, yep, for a 9:30 p.m. show in Canada. When we got to this plane, then they then said they were still fueling. At 6:30 p.m., they said they were still fueling for an hour and a half flight. It's just sad because she's been on a roll. She made history. She was the number one female rap artist to have amass as much money on a single tour as she had. I think it was 34 million or something like that at the time. I'm sure it's gone up since then. But she's made history in that regard. She goes on and says, when we did get to Canada, they did a bunch of stuff they didn't do in the last 2 times I came for the OVO Fest. They started searching through my personal purses. Usually they take me to the car with my purses and check the bigger luggage. Nope, not this time. They know I have a show. They know we're 20 minutes away. They know we don't have a police escort. The sabotage be real, but God is realer. Oh, they wanted the show to be canceled, but God. Now she's channeling DJ Khaled. Gag City, Montreal. Sold out Minaj. Ho. See, that's what I like though. That's what that's what gets me very, interested in it. Salute. I should be talking. You're close to there, aren't you? How far is the Netherlands from Denmark? Salute, Korean TV. He says, yo, Scott, I hope you're having a good weekend. I am. Holland is pretty cool with drugs. I guess she has cocaine. Maybe shrooms are illegal there. No, it just says that she had weed. 7 to 8 hour drive. So it's not that far. That's not too far. That's about as close to drive so I can make that. I made 7 to 8 hour drives before. Yeah, so it's just goofy. It's just weird. I don't like she's saying. I'm not trying to say it's sabotage, but it does smell of it. It does seem like it. Weed is legal there. I would imagine if harder drugs, higher scheduled drugs like cocaine and heroin are legal, I would imagine marijuana would be legal. I don't know, and I'm not sure if cocaine and heroin are there. I just know that they're higher schedule. But she's definitely in quite a squeeze, as you say. Hard drugs are not, but they have weed shops, and everything. Okay, did not know that. What are the laws in Denmark? Is it harder in Denmark too to get drugs? And shrooms are illegal as well. Okay, good to go. Gotcha. So she is, she's very, defiant. She's a defiant American tether woman. I think she was born in the Bronx. I mean Queens. She was born in Queens, and she's she's technically FBA. She's foundational Black American, so I think that's showing in all this. All drugs are not legal here. It's all banned. Okay. That's what mostly with America. America's like lax with the marijuana, kinda, sorta. You have to have a license or a medical card or something like that, and it costs more money, and it's taxed. It's highly taxed. It's a mess. It's like, just free it up. Free up the economy. Free up all drugs. You can go to Holland, Amsterdam, and smoke weed legally. Okay. Yeah, I knew that. I was thinking about that. In the land of the Dutch and Holland. Yeah. Do you call people from Holland Hollanders? Or you just call them the Dutch? Or is it Dutchman or Dutch woman? They have coffee shops. They have mushrooms that are legal as well. Okay. I appreciate the knowledge, sir. I appreciate you. Thank you. Netherlands or Holland. Okay. Yeah, so that's very interesting to understand her plight. This seems like just a speed bump. It seems like a wrinkle. This doesn't seem like anything that will stick to her. I don't think she has marijuana. If it was, it's probably been planted on her, allegedly. I don't think she had any, issues with the law. Yeah, she's gonna make it. Definitely, she's definitely gonna make it. This is nothing. This is nothing to her. This is just some kind of stunt by whatever government agencies that are trying to, make an example of entertainers and people that are come from America, especially. That's all this is. There's nothing more to it than that, I think. So she's gonna make it out of this, clean. I don't think this is gonna be a major issue for her. She's not, within that realm, like I said, of using drugs that I know of. She doesn't rap about doing drugs that I know of. She may have had a few songs here and there, a few lyrics talking about, she does drugs, but not to the extent of being, criminal. She's gonna definitely pull out as a winner in this. I foresee. I don't think this is gonna be anything that's gonna ruin her career or derail her or anything like that. She's just been released. It says Nicki Minaj released after apparent arrest in the Netherlands on suspicion of exporting soft drugs. See? That's the first time I think I've ever seen in a news article. I'm pretty sure. Soft drugs. Marijuana. Oh, it's just soft drugs. Well, the trade isn't that soft. People get murdered over marijuana still. Marijuana is still a cash crop. You can get killed over that in the cartels. It may not be cocaine. It may not be a hard drug for the human system. It may not be something like heroin. It may not be something like that. It may not be like crocodile tears or whatever the hell it's called. It may be something different, but that's the gist of that. She was traveling on for a concert on her Pink Friday 2 World Tour. And she's been doing excellent. She's been doing a very good job of trying to, keep. This is why this is so surprising and weird and goofy, is because it just comes out of nowhere. It seems. It's like, what the hell? She's getting arrested. What? Nicki Minaj getting arrested for what? Her boyfriend's getting arrested. Her husband's getting arrested. I'm sorry. But I'm just saying, she's not the one that gets in trouble. Everybody around her gets in trouble. Korean TV says, maybe if she bought a giant bag of weed, she would get busted. And she has the money, so, yeah, she's... Like I said, she said a $74,000 G4 flight cost $74,000. It's just nothing to her. She's worth millions. Maybe even hundreds of millions. Quandro Brown, your eyes are different sizes. Did you notice? I would answer that question if you had $20 for me. You had $20 for me, I'll answer that question. Gotta find and off again. Yeah. Get a fine and off again, yeah. That's a clip-on tie. Actually, do you want to see? Do you want to see if it's a clip-on tie? Does that look like a clip-on? Does that look like a clip-on tie to you? I like the trolling. Thank you for trolling. What is this? Quandre Brown. Thank you for the troll. Hey, Sky, Korean TV says. I'll catch you later. He says, brother. I'm not your brother, though. Gonna do something. All right. Salute to you, Korean TV. I appreciate you for checking in. I know it's probably late there. I don't know what time it is. It's probably really late in the evening. So I appreciate you for coming in, sir. Appreciate you for riding with me. So this story says she was on her IG and her ex post. She was fine and allowed to continue her journey, police said in a translated post on X just before 4 p.m. Eastern. And Minaj, she's getting up there in age. She's about 41. She's 41 years old. So she's definitely has to contend with the fact that she's getting a little older. Minaj, whose real name is Onika Tanya Mirage Petty, was scheduled to perform at the Co-op Live Arena in Manchester on Saturday night, but it was postponed, Live Nation UK said in an update. You sound like 5'9" and you have arthritis. You sound like I'm 59 and I have arthritis? Is that what you're saying? Okay, continue the hatred. I appreciate it. Thank you. Not older than you. Who's not older than me? I don't even know what you're talking about, Quandre. But thank you for this hatred. I appreciate the hate. I love this hatred. It definitely motivates me. Because I know I've made more money off of these YouTube clips than you have in your entire YouTube career. And I have not had any super chats or super stickers or anything like that. Yeah, it looks like you're the only one watching. I see 2 people, but I see 1 person. YouTube subscriber, thank you. He says, I'm watching also. So salute to you, YouTube subscriber. I appreciate it because I see 2 people, like I said. I see 2 people. All right, so it says, despite Nicki's best efforts to explore every possible avenue to make tonight's show happen, the events of today have made it impossible, the company said. We are deeply disappointed by the inconvenience that this has caused. Tickets will remain valid for the rescheduled concert, the company said. Police have not identified the name of the person arrested, but when asked if it was Minaj, a spokesperson said officers had arrested a 41-year-old American woman at Schiphol Airport because of possession of soft drugs. I love that, relation. Soft drugs, not hard drugs. What the hell are soft and hard drugs? I mean, there's soft and hard cocaine. There's hard cocaine, that's crack. Soft cocaine is just powder. So you talking about soft or hard drugs, soft or hard, You don't have no one watching. How do you make money? I have made more money than most people think because of donations. My Cash App, which one I love the most, is $SKYLERSAUNDERS 1. My Venmo is at SKYLERIZED, and my PayPal is paypal.me/SKYLERSAUNDERS. But thanks for the hate. You should talk to Diddy. I'm sure he can get your carrier strong and hard. Pause. No, Diddy. How about that much? Some of your YouTube shorts have no. I know. I just roll with them because I got like 300 views off of them. So I'm like, they're just like short films, short silent films from the 20s and the teens. I'll keep them up there for that quality. I don't know what that is about either. I have no clue what that's about. I have no reason why that those videos are without sound. I don't get it. I don't understand. So I'm gonna have to figure that out before I start making more shorts. I would like to make more shorts again, but then I was like, I started with shorts when I started making these videos with the long form videos, the hour-long videos. I started making shorts, but then I was like, I'm good. It's never gonna be. They want 3 million. They want 10 million. I'm not gonna do a TikTok style dance or something like that and have it go around and shared and everything like that. I'm good. I'm cool on that. So that's something different. Early on Saturday, Minaj had shared numerous posts on social media detailing the incident. In one video she showed on X, the rapper is seen being told her luggage needs to be searched. I'm so sorry to say that. A man at the airport tells her. And she says, but isn't that what you plan? Isn't that what you plan on doing from the get-go? Why don't you guys search it before I went on the plane? And they don't have a question mark there, but all right. The man says they did a random quick check, but needed to open the luggage. In subsequent posts, Minaj said she believed people were trying to stop this tour and were lying to her. They took my luggage, and when I asked where it is, they said it's on the plane. It could have been. I just pulled up, she said. I never gave them my bags. They're refusing to let me see my own bags. Emphasis mine. What is this? If Mrs. Potato Head and an old school mafia snitch had a baby, it would look like you. Well, thank you. Thank you very much, Quanjay Brown. I'm sure, the razor's right there, and you're just contemplating, should I do it? Should I do it? Make sure you go down the road, not across the street, okay? Just make sure you do that, just for the sake of humanity, for everything that is good and proper in the world. Make sure you go down the road, not across the street. Just remember that, okay? In another post, she wrote, they're being paid big money to try to sabotage my tour because so many people are mad that it's this successful and they can't eat off me. They get caught stealing money from my travel jets, got fired, got mad, etc. This is how they plant things in your luggage. Another read. She was going in. She was on X. I think I said she was on Instagram, but she was apparently on X, which is a weird thing to say because she's not on ecstasy. She's not on Molly. Quanjay Brown. Now here we go again. Say back in 1962, I was working hard for my kids. You youngsters ain't worth shit. Okay? Thank you, Quanjay. Continue your rant. I appreciate you. You're a viewer. You must want to be here. You like being here. I don't know. You like my face? You feel some type of way, huh? You feel some way? Huh, honey? You feel some type of way? I'm heterosexual to the bone. But if you're a homo, that's cool. There's a lot of avenues now for you. LGBTQ is strong. I'll answer that question if you give me $20. I'll say the question, but I'm not going to answer it. Did you shower before putting on a tie? We'll see. I'll answer that later. I'll answer that some other time once you put in $20 for a donation. Quanjay Brown is on his hating shit right now. I'm loving it. Thank you for hating. I appreciate this hatred. Make sure there's 3 likes. I see 3 people in here. I need 3 likes. Okay, she was on Instagram Live as well. Okay, so she was on X and Instagram Live. Minaj filmed police as they told her to get inside a van so she could be taken to the police station. In a post on X, the rapper said she was being told she had to go 5 minutes away to make a statement about the security to the police precinct. And that's all the story from that. I swear, man, it's some messy. She said in one post that she wasn't going in there because she wanted a lawyer present. She's very astute in that way. Why do you need $20 so bad? Because I put in the work for this. I put in hours. I answered this question. You're talking about money. I put in work for this. I follow different web posts. I follow different feeds, videos, and I formulate my opinions and my ideas, and I give it out to the world, and people find truth and value in it. So that's the reason why I need $20. And of course, BS is in here. BS knows who he is. So salute to BS. No, not salute to BS, really. But he knows, Rick James isn't around to put him in timeout, and I'm not going to put him in timeout. I'm not going to do that. Quandre Brown says, if you cross the street and walk down, you will find a temp agency. I have no idea what the hell you're talking about now. No clue. You've gone off the rails for that. I have no clue what you're saying. No clue. She was fined. I didn't know that she was fined. The rider was slapped with a fine and allowed to continue her journey. She was hit with a fine for what? For some drugs. For some soft drugs, by the way. That sounds cute. That sounds cute. I'm speaking to BS right now. I'm not even going to say his name, but BS is on his own terms, on his own time. It's been a few times. Have you okay? Again, $20. That's all it takes, Quandre Brown. $20. I will answer that question in with the quickness. I'll answer it in time. All you need to do is select which one you want to go to, PayPal, Venmo, or Cash App, and I will happily answer that question. And of course, BS stands for the chorus right now. He tells them about the different actions I take. A lot of people are answering. A lot of people are coming in. A lot of people were talking about Nicki. They said, but Nicki was arrested in Amsterdam. Are you sure that the show will continue to go on tonight, or will it get postponed? Please be honest. One user wrote. So it is all, conjecture basically by her fan base. If this isn't happening, just let us know. Now, why waste people traveling for it to be canceled? That was a messed up sentence, but okay. Another reply. Fans of the music superstar also took to social media with the hashtag Free Nicki. Marijuana is legal in Amsterdam as long as an individual has no more than 5 grams of cannabis on them at one time. Why? Why can't it be 500 grams? Or 1,000 grams, which is a kilo? I don't understand. That makes no sense to me. I'll give you $21 if you sniff a line. Okay. I have no lines to sniff, but you keep dreaming. Quandre Brown says, or do a line for $21. Well, there are no lines for me to do, so I don't know what you're talking about. But they say harder drugs are illegal. Harder drugs. What is a hard drug? What is a soft drug? Marijuana is supposed to be the soft drug. It's the gateway drug. Then it goes harder. Is Molly hard? Is that a hard drug? What are the hard drugs, and what difference does it make if it's hard or soft? Should all be legalized. 5 grams. Should be 500,000 grams. You should have as much marijuana as you want to sell. That's the thing. They want to have regulations and controls and taxation on various substances. Quandre Brown says, so I don't know why they say it's hard. Yeah, exactly. I don't get that. It's weird to me. That's goofy. It should all be legalized everywhere across the board. And if it's not everywhere, at least in America. I know that in the United States of America, if they were legalizing cocaine, heroin, methamphetamines, access to fentanyl, and using it, there will be a better day. There will probably be less incidents of drug overdoses and things of that nature. People have more information, more understanding of drugs. There'll be more millionaires and billionaires in the world that just want to sell the drug, manufacture and produce the drugs. Why can't that happen? Got 5 people in here with 5 likes. I'm feeling it. Get my swerve on right now. I'm going in. But no, it's too weird. I was gonna say about my day. My day was beautiful. I woke up, tried to listen to some NPR, listen to the news, see what's going on in the world. Then I just went to sleep. I just took a nap after I had some oatmeal, and I just took a nap. Then I got up and was like, God damn, I gotta write. I write every day. I had to write, so I wrote my story, sent it out. But before that, before I was finished, I got on to Dr. Yaron Brooks webcast, which I strongly suggest that you find him out. It's YARON space BROOK. Again, that's YARON space BROOK show, SHOW. So Yaron Brooks show. Check him out. I was on there. I was on the panel of people asking questions, and I asked 2 questions. He gave really great responses to my dumb ass. So I appreciate him. Yeah, well, Quandre Brown is definitely, must be on the dust, I guess. Like, he must be on the dust because he's saying some reckless stuff. But I appreciate the hate. This is what keeps me going. This is what keeps me saying, should I do a show? And I got to say, man, there's probably going to be some haters in there. Yeah, let's do that. Some subjective haters. Not even objective haters, but some player haters. Like Quandre Brown, he's a player hater. But I need all kinds of hate. I need the objective hate and the player haters. So I appreciate it. So it's days like this that I really miss, new material by Simple the Pimp, because he has such great insight into the game. He has such great insight into being and answering my questions I had in my head. Like, one of the questions I always wondered about was like billionaires and stuff like that. They must have game to get that much money, right? And he was like, no, not really. You can be a simp and be a billionaire, or you can be a square and be a billionaire. A billion square. So I was just very taken aback by some of his words. I was like, wow, that's interesting. That's very on point. Greg S is in the building. You want to talk to this Quandre Brown guy? I'm not going at him, but you can. I'm not going to send him in timeout or put him out or anything. I actually need him, but you want to talk to him? Yes. Okay. All right, so I got to end this. I got to be out of here. So thank you very much for watching me. You guys take care, and I'll see you some other time.